Libra, it's Basil from Basil Love Tarot. How are you, my friends? This is going to be your weekly reading starting September 6th. It's going to be for love, work, career, money, whatever tarot wants you to know. And let's see. This is going to be the Zodiac sign who resonates with you most this week, have the strongest influence, impact on you and your energy this week. We'll read that at the end, so stay tuned for that. Just so you know, today I'm reading this. It is a new moon. New moons are about new beginnings, new phases, new chapters. So things you've been working on now will take a new phase in your relationship. And it is in the sign of Virgo, so it's about cleaning out all of those cobwebs, like shining a light on those deep recesses of your life, your relationships, the people around you, what you want, and getting rid of all the energy and the people who no longer serve you. It's about purging, all right? So that is what's going on for my Libras. You're celebrating something. You do have a birthday coming up, right, at the end of September into October. Let me know when your birthday is in the comments. But I see that you're celebrating. And it's Three of Cups, can be love. It's also, I like to think of this as the three muses. So especially if you've been working on something, creating something, working on a project. But I see the beginning of the week, you're celebrating, you're happy, Libra. We like when our Libras are happy. So, what have we got here? All right, you've got a couple other people in this read before we get to the Zodiac sign. You have a very, very strong Scorpio. You also have a Sagittarius here. At the bottom of the deck, you have Queen of Cups. And she is all, it's like you finally say, yes, I can see what it is I want. I can see where this is going. I feel like maybe for some of you, you might have had, between two people, and you haven't really sure how it was going to play out. You've been waiting on a situation. It looks like a very strong love reading, so I'm going to read this as for love first and then career. But I feel like you're in a nurturing place. You've been doing a lot of self-love and really, really looking inward about what it is that you want and who you don't want. And again, this is perfect for this new moon in Virgo. Beginning of the week, the strong Scorpio energy, but there's also a big change. You're celebrating some big change in your life that has to do with your King of Cups, which is your dream love. It's this person. I think you decide who is this dream love. Maybe you've been dating, maybe you've been seeing other people, like whoever it is, you really come to the realization here that this is the one. So there's a transformation with that person. And it does look like what happens with this person, it comes from you taking time. So maybe you haven't been talking to this person as much. They're still there, but I think maybe you took some time out, Libra. And you're like, they're there. You're just going to take things slow, just like my Libra does. You have a twin flame here. You have twin flame situation here with this King of Cups. So what I feel is there's been a change in the situation. If you haven't been in contact with this person as much, or you've stepped away, they've stepped away, you've been patient, and now that's paying off. Because I feel like now they're coming back in. There's a change in that big love situation. I'm going to pull a couple more of this, and then we're going to look at this as a career situation. But I feel you're celebrating, you're happy. And that's why I think there's more than one person. Not only do you have the Three of Cups, which is three people, you have a Scorpio, and it's bookended here by a Scorpio and a Sag. So I feel like whoever this is, or it could be that your person, that your King of Cups, this person that you love, maybe they had two people and you hadn't really heard from them, and now they come in and say, yeah, it's you. So it's that kind of situation here. We go from 3 to 2, and you're one of the two. So where else are we going here? All right, we also have a Virgo card here. So you got a lot of people, Libra, but we're also talking Virgo season, which we're in now, and I said we're in Virgo new moon. So I think this new moon this week is going to be important for you. Virgo season goes until September 21st. So because we're going from 3 to 2 here, the person who's left out may not be happy. You could have arguments. They might say something a little nasty that hurts your feelings. And because here we are now, you leave somebody behind and you choose someone. There's someone, whoever you don't choose, or isn't chosen. If your person is the one who's choosing and they choose you, there may be a fallout from that other person. There's somebody with a nasty attitude, just so you know. But you don't care. You withdraw from that person. You're like, I'm not going to let you have that. I'm not going to let you in my energy. You just kind of go, thanks, but no thanks. You don't block them. You don't like completely, you just step away in a kind, mindful way. So that's what I'm seeing for your love life. By the end of the week, you're at full confidence. You're celebrating in your confidence. It's like you've got to put this to rest here. So if this is your career, again, you're celebrating. So there's something good happening in the job front or the career. There's been a change in the situation. Maybe you've been patient. Maybe you've been waiting on something. Maybe you've had your application in. Maybe you've talked to a supervisor. If you work for yourself, you've talked to a new client, and whatever you've been waiting to hear, now you hear. You hear from that important person that you haven't, and it's all about, they do have some questions for you. You may have to give a little bit more information, but it does look like it was between you and someone else. They want you. They choose you. That King of Swords energy is interesting in your career read. I'm feeling you may know that person, whoever else is applying for this. If this is an internal, like you already work for a company, and the two of you, there's an opening, like a supervisor, like a position up, you and another coworker are both going for it, and you get it, and you may just get some nasty words from that coworker. They're mad that you got it. But you're like, you know what? Just you stay on your side of work. I'll stay on mine. You're not worried about it. You're not worried about it. You're not going to let them rain on your parade here because you're celebrating, Libra. So we like that. I'm going to pull. Let's see here what your tarot. This is a message from a tarot about your word for the week. But you're celebrating, Libra. I think this is going to come in right before your birthday. So this is great. This is great. So, all right. It says, all right, this came out in reverse. I'm going to read it in reverse. It said to spread your wings, but it came out in reverse. Which means is keep on the track you're on. Keep on the track. Don't spread yourself too thin. Just focus and just this person's like really expanding and opening for you in order to seal the deal on this partnership. Just stay focused. Okay, just stay focused. That's an important message for this week. Now I'm going to pull from this deck. I'm going to cut it in 3. This is going to be a bigger message overall for your week from Spirit. And what can my Libras expect? We got the World. All right, so there was another sign who got this card, and there's like a million cards in that deck. So this goes for you as well. A job well done. Well, yes, that's what we're talking here. Joy, contentment, and gratitude, the path toward enlightenment. You're on the right path. It comes to you. 21 is an important number for you. Let me know if that is an important number, what that means to you. 21 is a master number as well. It is about enlightenment. It is about getting what you want, that aha moment. The World is also about one door closing and one opening. You are going into a new phase. This new moon in Virgo is really good for you, Libra. in 21, it's also when we start Libra season. So who of you are an early Libra? Anybody born on September 21st? That's really important for you. All right, so now let's take a look at, actually, you know what? Let me pull a love card for you as well. Let me pull an angel oracle card for you this week. All right, addictions are affecting your romantic life, codependency. What is that about? That can come in, it doesn't necessarily have to be substance, like, you know, drugs or alcohol, but there's something that there's bad behaviors or something that has been affecting, or this could be if this is the other person. It could come down to someone who's very clingy, very needy, and they're not all about that. So you clear out that. You clear out the bad behaviors and the clingy people. All right, that's an important thing that they wanted you to know this week. All right, so now let's see, of all zodiac signs, who's strongest for you? We did see Sagittarius, Scorpio, and Virgo in this read. And before I flip it, quick Basil Basics. Thank you for submitting questions for me to read. I ask, you know, I'm going to do specific question readings on Thursdays. And last week, most of you wanted, how does he feel about me? So I'm going to do a video on that for Thursday morning. So keep an eye out for that. So now please put more questions that you want me to read. Because, you know, the best thing for me is to know what you'd like me to read for a question. So I'll do that. Let me know in the comments if you like pick a card. So this week it's going to be, how does he feel about me? But it'll be for every gender. And let me know questions that you want me to read for you. Thank you. I am doing private readings this week, so if you want to read with me, you can get that information in the text box below. And I ask a big favor, if you could please like and subscribe if you haven't. It does help grow my channel. I'd love to get to 20,000 subscribers, so if you could help me do that, I would appreciate that. Thank you for listening to Basil's Basics. So now, who is it? Actually, it's Gemini. Gemini is by far the strongest energy who's going to influence you this week. So that's your love, family, work. Anybody who's a Gemini is going to have a strong impact on you this week. All right? All right, my friends. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Leave me comments. Have a great week. We'll see you Thursday for How Does He Feel About Me, and next Monday for your weekly. All right? Thank you.